Hello everybody and welcome to hole number 6, a par 5 of the Dreaded Dunes in the Dreaded Dunes tournament. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, visit golfclashtommy.com for more Golf Clash related content. Here you will see a hole guide for Pro and then Expert, but these versions here you will be able to apply on your tour play on Tour 8 as well, so have that in mind. But we're gonna start with Pro and we take a look at the drive. I play with a big topper, yes, tournament based. If you do not play with a big topper and don't have this much topspin, play with a driver that gives you the most distance and the most topspin combined. Once you adjust, you push up your target into max, 10% extra, and then we're gonna go with a slight overpower here. Not much. You can go without as well, but if you're gonna reach to the spot that I want you to do, I would strongly consider using a little bit of overpower, so the second shot is going to be easier. Hole 6 is a very long and very tough par 5, and an eagle would be, I would be satisfied with an eagle. I'm not gonna complain with an eagle here. Second shot, we go for the rough bump, and here you can notice why I felt it was so important for you to get this ball so far down on the fairway. So we can, with the topspin we're having on the sniper level 9, reach towards the pin. Have in mind, if you have a lower level sniper, like a level 8, level 7, level 6, make sure that you go with even more overpower with your drive, as you otherwise won't be able to reach for the rough. Once we then adjust, we're going to go from a lower point to a higher point. Therefore, pulling back approximately half a ring would be perfect when it comes to adjusting for this tough shot. 20% extra for the elevation, and with a great shot here, we're coming in fairly close with a perfect. You know, we never know, that would have been going in the hole. Yes, a little breather here, and we're gonna go to Expert, and Expert's gonna be played basically the same type of way, but here I don't think the big topper would be the better option, because in Expert we play with more superior clubs and therefore we have a little bit more topspin. I'm playing with a Titan here with a drive as to give myself more wind, and more wind is gonna give me a more push, and therefore we're gonna get more distance. Sure, you can keep a Kingmaker if you want to, because obviously the Kingmaker is gonna be super valuable when we reduce the wind for the second shot. We adjust max plus 10%, we push up our target into max, and here you can see I'm going with a slight counter curl left, not something that you have to do, just something that you can do if you have a tendency to hit great right that I did there. Then we go with overpower. I would say approximately 50% overpower, so you make sure that you get the distance needed for the rough bump shot for the second shot. 20% extra for the second shot here, and we go for the rough bump. I want to just add that if you don't feel comfortable with the rough bump, then play on the left side of the bunker or just over the bunker, using backspin on your second shot and just land it on green. Because you don't have to play an aggressive line. This is more based as a tournament line. If you're playing tour play, it might be better at some point to actually just go over the bunker or curl it around the bunker for just a safe eagle, especially if your opponent messed up his drive or her drive. So once we adjust, you see that I pull back there. It's not needed with the tailwind that we're having here, and that's something you can stay away from. A bad great left here. We bounce in the rough and the ball rolls down towards the pin, and we're getting this one once again very close with a perfect. We never know what would have happened. So this was the whole guide for Pro and Expert division in the Dreaded Dunes tournament. Also, of course, on tour number 8, the Mountain Tour. Video sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Good luck in the tournament and also on tour number 8.